Hi guys! Today we're going to be talking about rainbows and we're going to be making a rainbow craft. Rainbows symbolize God's love for us. God uses rainbows to remind us that He loves us all and also to remind us that even when things are hard, they'll always get better. So today we're going to be making a rainbow decoration that you can hang in your house, and I wanted to remind you that even though we're all stuck at home and we can't see each other, God still loves us, and at some point things are going to get better. We're certainly not going to be stuck at home forever. We just have to be patient and wait, and at some point we're going to be able to go back outside again and see our friends and do the things that we love. So this is the decoration that we're going to make. Oops, it's a little tangled. This is a rainbow on a string. So as you can see, I have a cloud at the top, and then there is a rainbow of hearts underneath. I have hung this up in my dining room to remind me about God's love. So all you need to make this craft are some scissors, some glue. If you don't have glue, you can also use tape. Any kind of string that you have at home. I had this kind of gray colored yarn, so I'm going to use this. You can also use ribbon if you have that. And then lastly, you're going to need some paper. I used colored paper to make my project, but if you only have white paper, that's fine. You can just use the white paper and use crayons or markers to color it in so that you have all the colors that you need. So these are the colors that we're going to use today. These are the colors of the rainbow, and this is the order that they come in. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So these are all the color hearts that we're going to make, and this is the order that we're going to attach them to our string. So the first thing on our string, as you can see, is a cloud. So that's the first thing that I'm going to make right now. To make the cloud, I'm going to use a piece of white paper, and I'm going to fold it in half. Once I fold it in half, I'm going to take a marker and I'm going to draw a cloud on the paper. I'm just going to make lots of curves to make a big fluffy cloud. Now, because I folded this paper in half, if I cut along the lines of the cloud that I drew, I should end up with two clouds cut out. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to cut along all these curves so that I get my clouds. There we go. So now I have two clouds that are exactly the same size and shape. So I'm going to take those clouds and I'm going to put them right to the side because that's going to be what I use first on my string to make my rainbow. Next, I'm going to make all these little hearts. And so to start, I'm going to use some red paper. But again, if you don't have red paper, that's okay. You can use white paper and then you can color it red. So this is the red paper, as you can see. that I used to make my first project. So to make these hearts, I'm just going to take my paper and I'm going to fold it over. Then I am going to make the shape of half of a heart on the side of the paper that's been folded. Now, this can be a little tricky if you've never done it before, so you might need to practice a little bit, and that's okay. Basically, all you need to do is make a curve and then go straight down. Just like this. That's where the paper's folded, and I'm just going to make that shape, and then I'm going to cut on the lines to make my heart. Now it's important that you don't cut where the paper is folded, because you want to unfold the paper and then you get a heart. Now, if you don't like the shape of your heart, how it came out, that's okay. You can just try again and keep trying until you get a heart that you like. So now we're going to need 2 more hearts that are red, that are the same size and shape as this heart. So, to do that, I'm going to use this heart and I'm going to trace it. So I'm going to fold it back in half, and then I'm going to put it right on the edge of the paper where I folded it. And I'm going to trace the heart. Just like that. And then because I need 3 hearts, I'm going to trace it one more time. Then I'm going to cut out these 2 hearts. Now, I have 3 hearts that are all folded in half. Now, we're going to use the folds on these hearts when we're gluing. So now that I've made my red hearts, I'm just going to put them together and I'm going to put them aside. And then I'm going to make 3 of each of the other colors. So once you've made 3 red hearts, then you're going to make 3 orange hearts, then yellow, green, blue, purple. You need 3 of every color heart. Once you've made all of those hearts and you have them all lined up, you're going to take your string or your yarn. Now, I made a little loop at the top of my string so that it will make it easier to hang my project. So if you want to make a loop, all you have to do is take your string and just tie it to make a little circle. This can be kind of tricky, so if you want to ask your parents for help with this part, that is perfectly okay. Now I have a little loop so that I can hang my rainbow, and then I'm just going to cut off the end so that it looks a little bit neater. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much of this I'm going to need yet, so you don't want to cut the other end. You want to keep it attached so that you can make sure that you have enough string. So first I'm going to take those 2 clouds that I cut out, and I'm going to take one of the clouds and I'm going to cover it with glue. If you don't have glue, you can use tape. You can just put tape on your cloud to tape them together. So I'm going to take my glue and just cover the whole thing with glue. Make sure that you get all the edges and all the curves. And then also make sure you get in the middle. You want to make sure that the glue is all over the heart so that every piece sticks together. Okay, so once you have glue everywhere, you're going to take the string, and the end that has the loop is going to be the top. So you're just going to lay that string down across the middle, right across the middle of the cloud, and so that there's a little bit of space between the cloud and the loop. And then you're going to take the second cloud that you cut out and line it up right on top of the first. Oops. And then press down. Now, as you can see, if you hold on to the loop, you have a cloud. And then no matter what side it spins, you can see the cloud from both sides. Next, you're going to start adding the hearts. So as you can see from my example, first I have my cloud, then I have my red heart. So I'm going to take the hearts that I cut out in red, and I'm going to glue them together on this string. So to start out, I'm just going to take one heart, and remember they all have a fold down the middle, and I'm going to just put it down on the table like that so that the fold pops up. I don't want to put it down this way. I want to put it down this way, so you have the fold popping up. Then I'm going to take my glue and put glue all over the back. Then I'm going to take a second heart, and this heart has a fold in it too, so I'm going to fold it. And then I'm going to take this heart and press it right on the half of the heart I just put glue on. So I'm going to put it right like that and press it down so that it sticks. Now you should have some glue right here, but no glue right here. So then I'm going to put this off to the side for a second, and I'm going to take my third heart, and again, there's a fold in this, and I'm going to put it down on the table right like I did the first one. So I'm going to put it so that the edge pops up like that. Whoops. And then again, I'm going to put glue all over this heart. Then I'm going to take these first two hearts that I glued together. And remember, this side has no glue. So I'm just going to push that down. This side does have glue. So I'm going to take the string that I have my cloud on. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it better. Now, the side that has glue on it is the side that you want to put the string into. So I'm going to leave a little space between the heart and the cloud, and then I'm just going to push the string right into the heart. Then I'm going to press my heart down so that it's flat. And I'm going to take this heart that I put glue on and I'm going to stick the gluey side right on there. And then I'm going to just press down. Now, that side should pop up. And you have your first heart finished. So once you do your red heart, you're going to continue and do the same steps for all the rest of the hearts. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So now I'm going to show you how to do the orange heart. I'm going to show you how to fold the hearts so that they stick out again, because that's a little bit tricky. But I'm going to show you how to do it if you only have white paper at home. So, as you can see, I just cut out 3 hearts out of white paper, and I'm going to color them orange. These 2 I already colored. You can color both sides if you want to, but you don't have to color both sides because there's only going to be one side that we're going to see, and that's going to be the inside. So, see how the heart's folded? The outside can be white. The inside is what you want to color. So these 2 I've already colored. I'm just going to color my 3rd heart right on the inside, just with an orange crayon. If you don't have any crayons at home, you can use markers or colored pencils, or you can even use paint. So now I've colored one side of my heart, and I'm going to go on and color the other side too. All right, so now I have 3 orange hearts made out of white paper. So now I'm just going to do the same thing with the orange hearts as I did with the red. I'm going to attach them to this string. So step 1, I'm going to take my first heart, fold it down the middle, and put it down on the table so that the folded part pops up. And that's the side that I'm going to fill with glue. Then I'm going to take a second heart, fold it, and glue half of it down to this half of the heart. Then I'm going to put the string in. So I'm going to lay my string down. Oops, and do it this way so you can see better. I'm going to leave a little bit of space between this heart and the last heart. And I'm just going to put the string right in. And there should be some glue right here. So that could help with you sticking the string down. Then I'm going to take my third and final orange heart, fold it, and put it on the table so that the fold sticks up. And then fill this side with glue. and I'm going to press this heart down and then stick this to the gluey side. And then you have your orange heart, just like you have your red one. So after you do orange, then you're going to do yellow, and you're going to do the same thing for all the hearts until you get to purple. And then once you get to purple, you can take your scissors and snip off the end of your yarn, and then you have your rainbow craft that you can hang up. If you guys make this, as always, I'd love to see it. So you can have your parents take a picture or a video with it and send it to me. You can also email me if you want to say hi. I would love to hear from you guys, and of course I will write back if any of you guys send me an email. Bye.